What's up, fellow citizens of the world? Jordan Patrick here, and welcome to my channel. So I'm here in California for Christmas with family. Now, it didn't start here. That's not where I'm starting the video. I'm going to start it back in France where I'm preparing for my trip. So let's get started. On y va, c'est parti. So I'm pretty much all finished. I like to make a little list of everything that I need for my trip and what I want to pack. It makes it a lot easier to make some decisions. And just like that, it's only a duffel bag, so it's pretty small. And it's gonna last me for 2.5, almost 3 weeks. Et voilà, prêt pour le voyage. So first things first, I had an appointment to get my COVID test on Monday so that it was within 72 hours of my flight scheduled for Wednesday. Oui, c'est pas très agréable, mais bon. And I got the good news that I was negative around 6 hours later. So first destination on the list, Paris, here we come. And then I have a flight tomorrow morning, early. I had to fill out the paperwork for moving around because we have a curfew. So we have to have paperwork saying exactly what we're doing. But I have my attestation, so alright, let's go to Paris. So here I am in front of Gare de Limoges Benedictin, and the train between Limoges and Paris is about 3.5 hours, which gives me enough time to edit a video, maybe watch some Netflix. And thankfully the SNCF trains have Wi-Fi now, because when I first moved to Limoges, I would be without service for a few hours, which was pretty annoying. So that's a huge improvement in recent years. And here I find myself on the metro in Paris. I'm only here to spend a quick night, and I'm staying at a friend's place before heading to the airport in the early morning. And maybe you recognize my friend Ali from another video. Go! So here I am early the next morning boarding the RERB train, which is the best way to get to Charles de Gaulle Airport from the center of Paris, for only about 10 euros. I wasn't sure what to expect with lines at the airport in 2020. I can't believe this is my first flight of the year. It's crazy. I didn't know if there would be less workers, meaning longer queues at the security and passport checks, but in the end it was really smooth, and I had some extra time to get in some last minute French souvenir Christmas presents. So this flight is almost 12 hours considering we are going west in the same direction as the rotation of the sun, but because you're following the sun, you really only lose like 3 hours in the day. But when coming back, however, the flight will be about an hour less and you'll lose about 20 hours against the sun. So what I love most about this flight are the views from the sky as we pass over Canada, Colorado, Utah, and Nevada before arriving in California. It's awesome because we are flying over Las Vegas, where I plan to spend my upcoming road trip celebrating my 30th birthday on January 5th. So I'm gonna do this road trip with one of my best friends from my hometown, and we're gonna go to the Grand Canyon, Horseshoe Bend, Zion National Park, and of course finish that trip in Las Vegas. And we're gonna make some awesome videos, so stay tuned for those to come. And here we are flying over Los Angeles, or the City of Angels. Now I'm originally from about 30 miles or 50 kilometers north of here. It's called Santa Clarita, and that's my hometown. I'm sure I'll be back and will make plenty of videos around Los Angeles when I have more time, but this trip is all about spending time with family and doing this little road trip for my birthday with my best friend. Okay, 11 hours later, finally arrived. I'm home in California. So waiting for my mom, and yeah, I'm so excited to see her. It's been 13 months since I've seen my parents, so yeah, I'll see them in a second. You can escape France, but you can't escape protests. Okay, it's really warm actually. I have all these warm gear, but it's 20 degrees. My dad's waiting in the truck. LA traffic. Welcome to LA. These cars are so American. All these trucks.
Oh, wait till you get to where people Everybody's gonna try.
Here's a store you don't see in France, Costco, where we have samples of everything and everything in huge quantities. I'm excited, but I'm only going inside just to show you what it looks like and coming right out because I'm scared of COVID. Are you excited about Costco?
So they don't serve samples anymore because of COVID.
Ah, okay, good. That would be like a huge concern of mine, so that's good. Good to know.
Amy, or you'll just do your thing.
Wow, that's amazing. And it's known for being very cheap because you get a good bang for your buck. But you also have to have a membership to enter. Yeah, super random. You have a little bit of everything. When you don't have COVID, you also have samples, and that's what Costco is mostly known for. But yeah, I just wanted to show you what the inside looks like. And now let's go back outside because I'm avoiding people at all costs. So there you go. So since I'm going to be with my parents here for a couple weeks, they wanted to go to Costco because that's where you can get a ton of food for like in one go. You don't have to go to the supermarket multiple times throughout the 2 weeks. If you just go once and you get tons of stuff. Yeah, super useful and something that you don't have in France as far as I know. If there's anything similar to Costco in France, please let me know in the comments down below. Bonjour! Okay, so here we are, early morning, the day after I arrived. I'm at my parents' place, and with my mom this morning, we're gonna go to a Mexican supermarket because in my family, we always have a Mexican feast for Christmas. So we're going to Puerto Vallarta. It's super cool inside with all the decorations and everything. You feel like you're in Mexico, so it's gonna be great. So let's get to it. Vámonos! So here I'm at Puerto Vallarta, which is like a Mexican grocery shop. You have these throughout California. And oh, I just saw those flaming hot chips, which I miss so much in France because the French are a little bit sensitive to hot things. And yeah, I love this store. We're gonna get some groceries for our Christmas dinner, which we always have Mexican food at my house. My family loves Mexican food, and in Southern California we have a huge influence of Mexican food. So yeah, I'm super excited. I'm with my mom. I lost her in the store, so let's go find mama. I just love the decoration here with all the palm trees and everything. Super festive. I love it. Okay, so back at home, and you saw that I picked up some eggnog because I did a whole video about how in the US you find eggnog everywhere in all the supermarkets, and I did a whole video making it with a friend, and that was a pretty funny video to do, but super excited that I don't have to make it myself. So I'm gonna add some to my coffee. Let's do it. I just died.
So it's Christmas Eve and we're hungry, so our first stop is going to this bakery for some
ham and cheese croissant with jalapeno.
Yes, I know that that's not very French of me, but don't hate me because it is amazing. Then we drove about 2 hours east to go to Bakersfield. That's where my grandma lives, and we spent the day with her. She's my Meemaw. She's originally from Oklahoma, and I love her. And then, of course, we have the 2-hour drive home, where we met up with my 2 brothers for a family dinner before waking up Christmas morning.
Merry Christmas! You're gonna say it in French? Do you know how?
Joyeux
Yeah?
Noël.
Yeah, Joyeux Noël. So we just had breakfast with our family, my mom, my dad, and my two brothers. And then we opened some gifts. And now me and my mom and I, she's an English teacher, so she always corrects my English. We're going for a walk, and we're gonna check out Nipomo because this is my first time here. My parents just moved into their new place. It's a beautiful town close to the beach, and it's in kind of the wine country, you could say, farmland. And yeah, so I'm gonna turn the camera around and show you guys what we got.
So Nipomo, California is located in San Luis Obispo County, in between Pismo Beach and Santa Maria. The climate is warm year-round, which makes it great for farming and agriculture.
Oh, that sun just got super hot. It's like 20 degrees at least Celsius.
What would you say?
No, I bet
70.
It is supposed to rain on Sunday. What day of the week is it? Thursday? Friday? All the days are kind of blending together. I'm still jet lagged. So we're gonna play some golfing. We're gonna play some golf tomorrow. I think it could be funny. I don't know if my brothers want to be on camera, but we'll see.
So my parents only just moved to Nipomo last month, so this is the first time I'm visiting their new home. They're surrounded by strawberry and lemon farms, as well as nearby California wineries, which are currently closed due to COVID. I'll have to visit again for a nice California wine tasting. So here we have last minute preparations for our Mexican Christmas dinner feast. So this guacamole was spicy and super good. We have our tamales. We also have enchilada. We made some burritos. It was super yummy and great. And after dinner, we played a little cornhole. Now we were a bit rusty because we haven't played for a long time, but it was a ton of fun, and this is a game that you often play at tailgate parties, and it's pretty easy to set up, doesn't take a lot of effort, and my mom kicked our butts.
Good morning. I got my coffee, going for a little walk by myself. It's a little heated in the Hovis family house. Talk about COVID, I don't have the same ideas that my brother has. Brothers, I should say. In Europe, I mean, just based on this conversation, I can tell that we're taking it a lot more serious in Europe. And there's a lot of conspiracy theories in the US that I don't get along with. And yeah, I tried to show some stats about the situation in our hometown, and you know, the hospital beds are filling up and there's only 2.7% remaining. And I tried showing it to my brother. He didn't want to hear it, thought it was a bunch of crap, all this stuff. It's this mentality that I cannot support. And like, I think it's really important to look at your local news. Have all the information that's relative to your life in the place that you live. Like, it makes a lot of sense to me to look at local news. Don't look at the big picture because that doesn't always affect you. Now, we're all supposed to go play golf today. It's a beautiful morning. Look at that. Wow. Okay. I needed to get this breather outside, take some time to myself, enjoy the nature and the fresh air, and yeah, gotta head back soon. This video is just like a little vlog of my Christmas weekend with family. It's not going exactly to plan. It's not all daisies and roses. Not everyone has the same opinion. It gets heated sometimes, but it's good to just, okay. If you don't agree or you're getting frustrated, just take a little walk, clear the air, and come back feeling fresh and move on to another topic. And yep, so that's my morning. I'll check in at the end of the week and that'll be the end of the video. So stick around for some golf action. I am not good, by the way. Haven't golfed since I was maybe 13 years old, so it's gonna be really bad. So stick around to see how how horrible my swing is and if I can even get the ball to leave the ground, so we'll see. Time to get this show on the road. Don't be surprised to see some whiffs, to see some air balls. It's gonna be fun.
So I grew up in a pretty athletic family. We've been playing sports since we were all very young. This is my younger brother Justin and my older brother Jacob. Their main sports were always baseball, and they both received athletic scholarships to play for their universities. They've only recently picked up golf and have been enjoying it. I am new to the game, as you can tell. And although growing up I also played baseball and basketball, tennis became my main sport, and I got an athletic scholarship to play for my university in California.
got past the
And
tree.
ooh, look at that shot. Not bad for a beginner.
FYI, my next shot was great, okay? You didn't see it, but it happened.
Hello, fellow citizens of the world. So we are Sunday morning and I'm going for my little daily walk. So yesterday started off a little bit rocky with my brother talking about COVID. We got in that big fight. But then we hashed things out by playing some golf, and I did all right for a beginner and not really knowing what I was doing, but I'm athletic and I was able to pick things up, so that was great. And the weather is so much better than expected. It is another beautiful day. So with my mom, we're gonna go to San Luis Obispo because there's a nice little beach town with some shops, and then to Pismo Beach to see the ocean. I missed it so much, and I think I'm gonna make a different video about that, and it's gonna be in French. And my mom speaks a little bit, but not much, only what she's known from Duolingo, so I think that that's gonna be a funny one. So if you did like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I hope you enjoyed Christmas in California with my family. So stay tuned for the next video, and I will see you in the next one. À la prochaine. Ciao, ciao for now.